definitely first thing that I see, that I get here, that I'm feeling, major release of many things that have been, perhaps you've held on to, perhaps you didn't realize you were holding on to. Something triggers you, and it's like there's some kind of like boom, like a snap, and you have these full realizations, some sort of an awakening I'm seeing here, and you are just finished, done with it. Out you go, out the door. There is what I'm seeing, because you realize some things. You realize now that there have been some things that have held you back. You didn't realize exactly what, and you thought you had dealt with them, but something comes to a head. You're like, no, you know what? I actually haven't dealt with this. And you are just really going for it, like making sure that it does not come back. This particular feeling that has created resistance. And it's not easy, but you're doing it. There's something about a companion or finding companionship, a partner, a life partner. Perhaps some of you are looking for a life partner, or you have one. Some things, what I do see from that, hasn't been very easy, hasn't all been very easy, but there's something that you're managing to climb over that hill of that rocky period. And what I do see, there is a mutual respect and love that is long lasting. And if I know not all of you are interested in relationships, so you can connect that to another type of connection as a companion. Your friend can be your companion, whatever it is. But I do see you're overcoming. It's like there's a mountain and you reach the top of that mountain, and that hike, at times it was very grueling and hard, and some random spontaneous things came by, like, suddenly it started to rain, then it got really, really hot. I mean, not the easiest hike to take, but you reach that point, and it's a beautiful scenic point. I'm using this as a metaphor, like an example, by the way. And it's like, when you get to that point, you realize, I'm so glad I took this trip, I took that journey. Because not only is it that, things improve in that sense, but you also learn a lot more about yourself, which is really important. There's a shift here in some attitude, perspective, things like that. You are definitely a master manifester, Capricorn. You're a master manifester. Sometimes you'll think about something, not like really thinking about it. It just goes through your mind, and then it happens. And what I'm getting is, like, for example, if you're dealing with somebody, because I do see a couple of situations here, and something has happened, you're like, they're going to get annoyed, and they're going to, you need to tell somebody something, and they'll get annoyed, and then it will turn into an unnecessary thing, and then that happens. But then you can think of it the complete opposite, and that happens too. I hope that makes sense, Some of you think about, you're on your way to the bus stop, and you're hoping that the bus will somehow get there as soon as you get there, so you don't have to wait too long, and that happens. Things like that. And it could be the other way around. Oh, just my luck. I know that as soon as I get close to the bus stop, I'm going to miss the bus. Can work both ways. So basically utilize those energies, that power that you have as a master manifestor. You're brilliant at that. Brilliant is what I'm saying. There's something about ice cream. I get a very specific message here about ice cream, whether you're eating it now or about to, or you're thinking about it. There's something very A big important message for you in this whole reading. Somebody sees you as like a diamond, like you're glistening. There's a diamond. There's something. It's like you to them is their answer for what they've been looking for. That's very big. Isn't that lovely? You could feel the same way too. I do get a lot of synchronicities happening, spontaneous things. Money was an issue, but yes, rough patches here and there, but I see an increase. All right, Capricorn, lovely Capricorns. Let's see what we have. The world. Woo! The world. Ooh la la, justice. How are we doing this? Okay, got two of them. Two of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. All right. The world, justice, Two of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Look at that. Capricorn. You know what? I feel like you're on the top of your game. You're going to be at the top of your game here. Nothing is too small or too big. You're going to conquer it all. That is what I see. Justice is definitely around you, with you, balancing things out. Whatever needs to be corrected is being corrected. You have victory. You have a very powerful, why am I losing my words? I'm so sorry. You have very powerful, like spiritual presence around you. That's not going to allow you to, like fall off your path or anything like that. It's definitely turning around. Having full power and control here. The world is in your hands. And here with the Four of Pentacles, it's saying that now you've got this. You're going to be so careful going forward. You're going to keep certain things to yourself. Like you're working very, very smartly here. Whoa, the Ace of Cups. Look at this, Capricorn, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups. I mean, this is just beautiful. The Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups. You have such great abundance. The universe is showering you with love, with something that feels so sweet. And, you're conquering something. You're conquering something that has been stuck for a really long time. And now, blessings, many, many blessings. I see many blessings for you. That you deserve, that you've been waiting for, but you know that you've had to really make a go of things. You've had to work hard and continue to do so as well. There is an important love offer I do get for some of you, but also I do see emotional healing. Your heart is being healed. Something is definitely being looked after, and there's just such a powerful, victorious, loving energy around you and behind you. You're not going to be ever left alone. Just when a door closes, another one for you immediately opens, Capricorn. And there's like what I do see, a childlike innocence also. Very interesting. Some kind of childlike innocence. You're preparing for some kind of like lift off in some way, knowing that you're on the verge here of something that's about to really change for you. And there is something that you're going to be very happy to hear about or know about, with your communication. I love this. Oh, look at this, what the blessings is what we were talking about, the Eight of Wands. Oh my goodness, I love this, how things start to move forward, swiftly forward. There's something that the answer is a big yes here I get with the Eight of Wands. There is communication, as I said, there's something that's coming in that you're going to be really, really happy to know about, to hear about, and this kind of just gets you going. It gets you on the move, it gets you going. There's something that you can raise your arms up and go, yes, I've made it. Thank you, universe. Even if you haven't completely made it, you're on your way. And that is really, really important. Needing to get a few things in order, scheduling in order, things like that. Like the details, trying to make everything as smooth sailing as possible. But I'm loving this. This is like, again, something of like sweet victory, sweet blessings.